Hello, we're getting towards the end of Shining Force CD Book 2, and I'm not really inclined to go to Book 3 from here. It's kinda dumb. And if you've been watching so far, you're probably not surprised that Book 3 is dumb. I'll show you the introduction, and then that'll probably be it, unless someone really wants to see the whole thing. Like, tell me in comments if you want to see the entire thing. But this is extra content that I'm talking about. It's not in any way central to the game. Moving on. And yes, in fact, this video is about moving on to the next game. I have two games in particular that I'm thinking of going to next. The first one is an action game called Engine Aquila, which puts you in, of course, a futuristic, powerful, mechanized thing. However, pretty much the rest of all of the maps and units could come right out of a real-time strategy game, complete with two factions that have distinct unit design and goals, and there's even buildings that produce units. And if that's not real-time strategy stuff, I don't know what is. The missions themselves are not that incredibly difficult. However, getting a good rank is another matter, and if you want a good rank, you'll have to route things pretty carefully, as well as get a very good understanding on how everything works, both on maps and with particular units. So that's pretty cool. That makes the game much more interesting, in my opinion. And there's also some extra goodies which are nice, artwork, unit descriptions with background, functions, and history. I kind of like that stuff. The other game is Colony Wars, is kind of a personal favorite of mine from the PlayStation 1 days. Engine Aquila was PlayStation 2, I think, so the graphics of that one are going to be better. But still, Colony Wars provides or pushes forward a very specific aesthetic, and I think it does a pretty good job. It's supposed to be gritty, but also kind of flashy because it is sci-fi-ish. There aren't a whole lot of space battle games for the PlayStation, so I really appreciated this one.
Lights on the 7 planets of Galanaya were extinguished as the invasion threat grew. We even built anti-reflectors over the phosphorus lakes of Acheron.
And that is not James Earl Jones, but they found someone who sounds a fair bit like him, I'd say. This game also has lots of lore stuff in the options. I think it actually provides better services than Engine Aquila in that regard. It puts a little bit more character into everything.
T-29, Stormlord. When Lieutenant Rigster Johning unveiled the original Stormlord at a gathering on one of the hidden inner moons, he inadvertently signed his own death warrant. As project leader, he had approved the use of a self-reversing device in the ship's detonation guard. This flaw was revealed during the subsequent demonstration in which the ship exploded, killing 3 command staff. The lieutenant was executed just minutes later.
Although, either way, I do appreciate this stuff. Well, that's all I've got to say on these two for now. You will learn more whichever game I pick, and don't worry about missing out. Whichever one is not picked, I will play eventually, just not next. So, take a look at the two. If you really care about which game I'm going to play, I guess you can do a bit of extra research, but I'd say that's not really necessary. And let me know what you want to see, okay? I think that's it for now. I will see you next time.